my name is Sasha.
And my name is Rebecca.
And we are going to be talking about the science behind living on Mars. Nutrition plays an important role in our daily lives, and therefore we have researched all about possible foods on Mars. Vegetables such as kale, sweet potatoes, certain lettuces, hops, tomatoes, peppers, peas, and leeks can all be grown directly on Mars. Rice can also be made in zero gravity, which would be very useful if we were to live on Mars. Artificial or lab-grown meat can also be made via a 3D bioprinter. We have also created a model of one here. This has been tested in the International Space Station, and when the results come up positive, we may one day be able to use this in space. Water, in theory, can be made by burning oxygen and hydrogen, known as H2O, which will create water vapor, and once cooled down, will become water. We could also melt ice from underground mountains to create our water source.
Here are some examples of materials you can find on Mars. Firstly, aluminium is light, ductile, and strong. It is used by NASA and is also found on Mars. Martian soil is clay-like, but the disadvantage is that the soil can be toxic. Iron can be used for manufacturing reinforced concrete, titanium can be used for building, and nickel can be used for transportation, cooking wares, and buildings, and they can all be found on Mars.
Medicine and disinfectants can also be found on Mars. Programmable plants are being experimented with by scientists and in theory could possibly create drug therapy and medicine. So, fur can be used to treat allergies, bladder disorders, athletes' injuries, pain syndromes, and skin conditions and can also be found naturally on Mars. Chlorine is a disinfectant which can be naturally found on Mars. This could be useful if we were to live there. Nickel can be used to create medical equipment, and titanium can be used to create prosthetics and surgical tools. And both of these materials can be found on Mars.
Finally, energy and heat sources are essential to humans. You can use solar power from the sun and possibly build an orbital solar farm, which is a plan by Japan, and it is efficient because there is no interference from the clouds. We cannot make fire as there is technically no oxygen in Mars. An alternative heating source will be using a Mylar disk which collects heat from sun and warms the ground. This is currently still a theory. However, ice from hailstorms and frozen clouds could potentially be used to generate electricity in the future.
Thank you very much for listening to us, and we hope you have enjoyed it.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.